I wish I knew.
Welcome back to My Husband is My Best Friend.
Sheryl Lee Ralph volunteers to help with victims of the California wildfires.
All right, everybody. All right, so here we are. We are out on the street here on Pico, out in front of WalkGood, LA. Now, so many people, excuse my voice, you all, but I have been feeling a little bit with that cold. You know how that's been. I got my mask right here. But everybody, I want you to know that this whole fire thing, everybody's like, well, what does it look like? What's really happening? What's really happening is that, okay, think of it like this. You know, the floods that were happening in Texas, think about the flood, the river rising and rising, and it just keeps rising for like 5 days in a row. Okay, you've been through the tornadoes and the hurricanes. Think about it like this, like the tornado starts and it whips up. Then the tornado goes down. Then the tornado whips up again. Then the hurricane comes on top of it, and it keeps like that for 5 to 6 days.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
It's like an earthquake that just won't stop with fire on top. It has caused a lot of people to lose everything. And I mean everything. And for some people, they have been losing hope as well. So I'm standing outside here of WalkGood, LA. Now, some of you will remember 5 years ago, in response to George Floyd's killing and Ahmaud Arbery, my son Etienne and my daughter Coco, along with their cousin Marley, created something called WalkGood, where young people of all colors and beliefs, everything, concentrating on black and brown folks, could come together and breathe. And 5 years later, they find themselves in a place where the community needs to breathe, paying attention to those who are suffering. It's not all rich people living out here in California. There are a lot of folks just making it. There are a lot of poor people here who have lost everything. So please be kind, have a little compassion. You see all these young people? They're all together here, all of them. They're working, they're bringing things, they're collecting items for those. They are doing the most good, and I know doing good is something a lot of people are not interested in these days. There are a lot more people who want to divide people and say terrible things and all of that. Well, listen, we continue to do the good, and they're coming from everywhere. They are coming from everywhere to help. So let me flip the camera so you can see exactly how much good they are doing. Hey, baby, how are you? Oh, man, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. See, folks are out here doing good. You see, they're all working together. They're all working together right here at the WalkGood yard. I mean, look at that. They're loading up all these cars, all the volunteers and people coming. They have organized themselves in a way to take all of the donations going up. You hear that? They have organized it to get it together from the street level all the way up. You see, here we go, boxes coming down. They've towels coming down, hygiene coming down. And now the process begins again, where they start bringing things all the way up. Usually they're doing yoga, mental health workshops, concentrating on the well-being of all of them as they make things happen with and for each other, and how it all started. You can see here water Those things gathered food. They've gathered food as well, as you can see. And folks bringing the kids out so they can see what it's like to give. It starts when you're young, believe me.
Thanks for tuning in to My Husband is My Best Friend.